From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. The perennial Pro Bowler Justin Tucker has it on the tee. And off we go from Lumen Field. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Hill brought in motion. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get about 5. Play action now. Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He's going to look downfield once again. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. That gains an even 60 yards. They'll run with Mitchell. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal. One more time with Mitchell. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Jackson now to throw on first down. Now he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun, Jackson. That's taken in. It's Tez Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Again, it's Jackson. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. Past the 40. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down. Now, faking the give. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Seattle. Handoff here, up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Hill brought in motion. On first and 10, Jackson. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Hill brought in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will finally run him down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. On play action, here's Jackson. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Jackson now on second down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Third and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And he's going to go backwards yet again. The defense stands up tall one more time, and they force a 4th down. Here's Ty Zentner now, as he is on to kick it for Seattle. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. They're trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. 2nd and 11. Now Jackson. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. 2nd down, Jackson. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
They'll try to run with Mitchell. Powering forward. He's in. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he will score! Touchdown, Seahawks. Now the point after try from Myers. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Back to throw, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing Jackson. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
To throw is Jackson. He'll take a shot for Watson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll put Addison in motion. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Reek Woolen. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Hill brought in motion. Play action now. Jackson. That is caught. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. It's a big one for the Ravens. 42 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Mitchell. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there is a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder. And the Seahawks are going to take over here up near the 40.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So now after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Trying the left side, here's Mitchell. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. 2nd and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll try to run for it with Mitchell.
Well, this is why the head coach makes the big bucks, Mike, to make decisions like that. I think at this point in the 3rd quarter, you have a chance to really make a statement by coming away with 6. I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going for it on here on 4th down. I'm being aggressive.
They'll go. It's Mitchell. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. Jackson. Thrown left side. The catch is made. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Mitchell. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. He runs with it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to have the first down and then some.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Here's a run. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the play. He's down inside the 1. They'll go with him again. And he will score again.
It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. Fielded just shy of the end zone. This return makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets it ahead and winds up with about 3. DJ Reed brings him down that time. Putting a receiver in motion. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Working from the gun, Williams. Caught by his back. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Will be our first points here. No! Off the crossbar and no good! And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, that fooled me. He had it online. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Second and 6 now. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Well, I think the defensive coaches in coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. From the 27. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's where you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Jets football. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. He sent a man in motion. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's into the hands of Moore. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Pass play on 1st and 10. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st down, ball at the 36. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. York tacks on that extra point. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. At the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut it to a load of points on the scoreboard. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Returnable from the 2. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he gets him around 6 there. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. 2nd and 4. Caught quickly on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They just get the play off. Complete out to the right side. And he's taken down at the 30. That's the end of one. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Williams on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Working inside the red zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. You're good on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is York to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field. From the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. That one's rejected at the line. And that'll bring up second down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Looking for a throw here. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. They'll try and throw it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He's got it. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Working from the gun, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing again on second, Williams. That's complete, right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know by now, Kate, what I call that. That's that car wash ball. Just come to life. That's when you throw that ball right through that car wash and you throw it with such velo, it doesn't get wet. It's do it with that kind of accuracy down the field. This dude's elite.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has it in close. Touchdown, Dallas! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. On now is York to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Able to get it to Moore. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Across midfield to the 45. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets make it a one-score game before halftime. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. From the 36. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. On now is York to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's going to throw this one. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They've got a man in motion. 3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Williams to throw on first. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Now here's Williams. He sends this one to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Williams throwing again here on second down. Throwing deep for the end. Big gain downfield. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. York tacks on that extra point. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. On now is York to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Throwing now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Offense to the line for second down. Man in motion here. He'll throw it. Oh, he got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now is York to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Hall once more. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. They go right back to Hall. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on first. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. Hall. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. shotgun now on third down. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Here's Williams. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Williams set to pass. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender comes away with it. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Play action on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
Hall running between the tackles. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Setting up a throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I hate those situations, Cade, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense knocking it away.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets get it back on the final play of the quarter. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's more of the catch out left. Continuing to move past the 45. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice gain. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. They send a man in motion. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll throw it. Trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Dropping back to throw. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Back to throw, needing a 1st. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down throw by Williams. He puts some power on a deep one left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So that brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Dallas touchdown. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. On now is York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in the hurry up here. First and 10, looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Colson Adebo's got it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. McAllister now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. He beams one deep right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets making the scoreboard look a touch better. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Kick taken in here at the 17. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They've got a man in motion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Ball at the 33 for first down. To throw is Williams. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Now Williams. Forced out to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
That's caught for the first. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's second down coming up. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, I'll say this. If you're willing to chance a throw like that, an early down is where you want to do it. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work out, but you still got time now to try to find something else on the play sheet.
Third down, here's Williams. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up fourth and long.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Williams throwing on fourth. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. You're good on the point after. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Now he's York to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, first and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets putting up points in a game decided. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
First down, Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. It's a gain of 21 yards. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. Williams to throw on first. He has it at the 5. Touchdown, Dallas. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Now is York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. He'll look to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Throw on third down. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They kick the running back in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Jets take their first time out. They are throwing it again. Able to get it to Moore. And they make the tackle at the 38. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. From the 38. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now it's 3rd and short. Look into the air here. Cut out left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. Throwing it again here. Moore's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. 2nd and 3 now. From the 17. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Jets making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Jets have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Man in motion here. They'll come out throwing. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.